try one more time, yeah? 1, 2. Ah! Dang it! Please won't take the way. I told you so.
When the scale said stop, I was disappointed. If his scale can't weigh me, what exactly could he do for me?
Ever wondered what it's like to live with a body that defies all limits? For some, the fight against extreme obesity is a battle far beyond the ordinary. With health risks piling up, their lives offer a glimpse into an extraordinary struggle. Meet the individuals who rank among the world's heaviest and their incredible challenges. Let's get started. Number 1, Donna Simpson. Losing weight quickly is a common goal, and one of the popular methods is the keto meal plan. However, not everyone can benefit from this approach, especially those with extreme obesity. Donna Simpson, once known for her massive size, is a prime example of this. She became a celebrity in a niche fantasy fetish community that admired extreme weight gain. Simpson, who wore 6XL dresses and consumed entire cakes and bags of donuts, never followed traditional weight loss diets. Her fans, some of whom sent her pizzas and other indulgent foods, encouraged her to continue gaining weight. But Donna's life took a turn after relocating from New Jersey to Akron, Ohio, following a breakup with her fiancé, Philippe Guamba. The 600-pound mother of 2 shifted away from her former lifestyle, choosing to share her weight loss journey through a blog. She's already lost 85 pounds, embarking on a long journey toward better health. In the past, she'd received offers from strangers, including a man from Germany, who sent her money to continue indulging in unhealthy foods. Now Donna is determined to change, hoping to join a gym and incorporate swimming into her fitness routine. She had weighed about 200 pounds during her school years in Summit County, Ohio. Number 2, Kenneth Brumley. Kenneth Brumley, one of the heaviest people ever recorded, was featured in the Channel 4 documentary Half Ton Dad. Weighing 1,033 pounds, Brumley was a father of 4 who once led an active lifestyle, playing basketball, baseball, and football as a child. However, after moving to California at age 19, he stopped exercising, and the weight piled on. At his peak, Brumley consumed around 30,000 calories daily. Bedridden for 15 years, he was eventually accepted for gastric bypass surgery at Renaissance Hospital in Houston. To get him out, a fire crew had to break down a wall in his home. His treatment, supervised by a team that had previously helped Renee Williams, involved a strict 12,200 calorie diet. Remarkably, Brumley lost 1,672 pounds in just 40 days. Number 3, Arya Permana. Hailing from a small village in West Java, Indonesia, Arya Permana gained worldwide attention as the world's fattest kid when he weighed over 280 pounds at just 9 years old. His size made everyday tasks impossible. He bathed in an outdoor pool and couldn't attend school due to severe exhaustion after just a few steps. Clothing didn't fit him, so he wrapped himself in a sarong while indulging in junk food, especially his favorite instant noodles. However, with a strict diet, regular exercise, and a gastric band surgery, Arya lost an astounding 231 pounds over 3 years. He now walks 3 kilometers daily, enjoys basketball and climbing, and even rides a motorcycle. His diet shifted to healthier options like fish, vegetables, and tempeh, a traditional soy patty. Before the pandemic, Arya proudly returned to school. Although he lost 20 pounds in 4 months under a tailored diet plan, his journey toward achieving a healthy weight continues, driven by determination and professional guidance. Number 4, Drew Stewart. Drew Stewart hasn't stepped on a scale in a decade, but his size 18X t-shirt speaks volumes about his struggle with morbid obesity. Hoping to qualify for weight loss surgery, he's anxious about his upcoming weigh-in with Dr. Proctor. His condition poses serious health risks, and he fears becoming immobile like his cousin Chitoka Light, who weighs 680 pounds and hasn't left home in 3 years. Despite the pain, Drew pushes himself to stay mobile because others depend on him. Reflecting on his childhood, he remembers being an active kid who biked, swam, and played basketball. His weight gain began after moving to Atlanta to care for his sick mother. Now he's eager to start his weight loss journey. Number 5, Patrick Duell. Patrick Duell, known globally as the Half Ton Man, gained widespread attention through TLC's documentary that chronicled his battle with obesity. Weighing 1,072 pounds, Patrick's health was deteriorating, and he was literally eating himself to death. After months of being confined to his bedroom in Valentine, Nebraska, a special ambulance had to be brought in to transport him for gastric bypass surgery in South Dakota. 1 year later, Patrick weighed 570 pounds and lost an additional 200 pounds at home. The documentary garnered nearly 5 million viewers. Patrick has no regrets about sharing his journey and hopes it encourages others to seek medical help, as many people don't receive the support they need due to fear of judgment. He advises anyone struggling with weight loss to consult a doctor and dietitian for personalized guidance. Number 6, Katrina Rayford. Katrina Rayford, once known as the world's heaviest woman, has undergone a remarkable transformation. After a complete overhaul of her diet and exercise routine, the 40-year-old from Florida has shed an incredible 570 pounds. Now a regular at her local gym, Katrina is also exploring the dating world through apps like Tinder. She admits that in the past she would use photos of slimmer women to deceive men into talking to her online. Her journey is a far cry from 2002, when her 1,000 pounds weight left her bedridden, prompting the side of her house to be bulldozed to accommodate her. After losing 576 pounds, Katrina is now a much lighter version of herself. Today, she regularly gets asked for weight loss advice from friends and suitors alike. Katrina's future goals include losing even more weight and removing 140 pounds of excess skin. Number 7, Octavia Gahangas. Octavia Gahangas, one of the world's heaviest individuals, weighed over 500 pounds by age 20. Tragedy struck 3 years later when her mother passed away, leaving her to care for her sister, Desiree. However, after Desiree married and moved out, Octavia's weight soared to nearly 700 pounds. Determined to change her life, she sought help from renowned weight loss expert Dr. Yuna Nozaradin at his Houston clinic. Through her dedication and Dr. Now's guidance, Octavia achieved an incredible 236-pound weight loss, bringing her down to 456 pounds. Today, she continues to inspire others as a public figure, frequently updating fans on her Facebook page. Her posts include before and after photos, motivational messages, weight loss tips, and promotions for her business, showing her transformation since appearing on TLC's My 600lb Life. Octavia remains a symbol of perseverance and determination. Number 8, Carol Yeager. Carol Ann Yeager, an American woman, holds the record for being the heaviest woman ever documented and one of the most severely obese individuals in history. Remarkably, she achieved the greatest weight loss by non-surgical methods in the shortest time, losing 521 pounds in just 3 months. Yeager faced numerous obesity-related health issues, including severe breathing problems, dangerously high blood sugar, and immense strain on her heart and organs. Due to muscle atrophy and disuse, she was unable to stand or walk. Over 2 years, she was hospitalized 13 times, with each trip requiring the help of 15 to 20 firefighters and paramedics. The rescue teams would pass her through the house and into the ambulance in a relay fashion, with each trip costing the township up to $450 per station. Yeager passed away in 1994, and her funeral was a private affair attended by about 90 family members and friends. Number 9, Diana Bunch. Diana Bunch, a former cast member of My 600lb Life, was 601 pounds at 55, making her one of the show's oldest and most critical patients. While others weighed more, her age made her obesity particularly life-threatening. Diana endured constant pain and struggled with basic tasks, primarily due to severe lymphedema in her legs, which limited her mobility and made maintaining hygiene difficult. Realizing her health was rapidly deteriorating, she decided it was time to seek medical help. Despite her love for peanut butter cups, a food forbidden by Dr. Nozaradin, Diana had to choose between her favorite treats and saving her life. Through determination and hard work, she reached the weight loss goal necessary for surgery. Diana's inspiring journey showcased her resilience and commitment to reclaiming her health, despite the challenges she faced. Number 10, Charity Pierce. Charity Pierce, once one of the heaviest women in the world, gained national attention through reality shows as she faced overwhelming struggles with her weight. Weighing nearly 800 pounds, Charity felt so depressed that she considered death over continuing her life in such a state. Her challenges were compounded by health issues, including a flesh-eating bacterial infection, and she relied heavily on her family for daily tasks. Despite these hardships, Charity found the strength to push through, motivated by her daughter and the memory of her late mother, who died from brain cancer. Her journey took a positive turn with the guidance of Dr. Nozaruddin in gastric bypass surgery, which helped her shed over 400 pounds. Following her transformation, Charity shared her experience in a documentary and embraced a keto diet, which played a key role in her weight loss. Today, Charity's inspiring story demonstrates her remarkable strength and resilience. Number 11, Juan Pedro Franco. In a short BBC film by Natasha Pissi-Slurg, Franco shares his journey after a life-altering car accident at 17, left half his body severely damaged. Despite the trauma, doctors remain puzzled by his extreme weight gain. Over the years, Franco developed diabetes, high blood pressure, and hypothyroidism. Despite trying countless methods, his weight persisted until he sought surgical intervention. A year ago, Franco moved closer to a medical team and lost a third of his body weight under their care. Rejected by several doctors initially, he now has a dedicated team of 30 professionals helping him for free. Franco underwent a 2-part gastric bypass, dividing his intestine to absorb only 40 to 50% of consumed calories. With steady progress, doctors are optimistic he will reach around 120 kilograms in the coming months. Number 12, Keith Martin. Keith Martin, once one of the heaviest people in the world, tragically passed away from pneumonia just 8 months after undergoing a successful gastric sleeve procedure that removed 3/4 of his stomach. At his heaviest, Keith weighed 70 stone and had been bedbound for years, rarely leaving his North London home. He admitted to consuming around 20,000 calories daily, nearly 10 times the recommended intake. His typical meals included 6 egg fry-ups for breakfast, followed by pizza, kebabs, Chinese takeaways, and Big Macs for lunch and dinner, all washed down with 6 pints of coffee and 2 liters of soda. Keith recognized his unhealthy eating habits, but it wasn't until after the surgery that he started to change his lifestyle. Had he lived longer, experts believe he could have lost significant weight and regained mobility. His journey highlighted the importance of weight loss surgery, particularly for those with type 2 diabetes. Number 13, Ashley Dunn Bratcher. Ashley Dunn Bratcher turned to food for comfort and happiness at a young age, growing up in an unstable home. By 6th grade, she weighed 250 pounds, reaching 400 pounds by high school graduation. Despite a loving marriage to her husband Jacob and losing 95 pounds after her son Patrick's birth, she returned to unhealthy habits and continued to gain weight. Determined to change, Ashley impressed Dr. Nozaruddin and underwent gastric bypass surgery. She acknowledges that the surgery is only a tool, emphasizing the importance of hard work and mental transformation. Anyone who thinks weight loss surgery is an easy way out is crazy. It's one of the hardest things I've ever done, she shared. Over 2 years, Ashley lost 350 pounds, 48% of her body weight, and is thrilled to no longer rely on her son for assistance. Number 14, Chitoka Light. Chitoka Light, weighing nearly 680 pounds and bedridden for 3 years, has achieved remarkable progress, shedding nearly 100 pounds after undergoing weight loss surgery. Overcoming her fears about the physical and emotional risks of the procedure, she worked tirelessly with a personal trainer, eventually gaining the strength to walk again, an essential step for surgical approval. Once describing herself as trapped in a flesh prison, the surgery granted her newfound freedom, allowing her to be home alone without constant assistance for the first time in years. Chitoka expressed her readiness for independence while acknowledging the unwavering support of her family, who stood by her side throughout her journey. Their joy was palpable as they cheered her on, holding signs of encouragement outside the hospital, celebrating her courageous transformation and steps toward a healthier life. Number 15, Sean Milliken. Sean, who weighed over 1,000 pounds at his peak, tragically passed away due to complications from an infection that led to a heart attack. Despite efforts to resuscitate him, his heart stopped shortly after. His life was honored in an episode of My 600lb Life, as he died during the filming of the second episode for the follow-up series. Sean first appeared on the show in 2016, weighing 900 pounds, with his starting weight of 991 pounds being the highest ever recorded on the show. Throughout his time on the series, his weight fluctuated significantly, reaching a peak of 1,300 pounds. Sean attributed his weight struggles to a difficult relationship with his father and the emotional turmoil from his parents' divorce at the age of 10. While he lost over 400 pounds during the show, his journey was hindered by his mother's unhealthy feeding habits and her death in 2017 from kidney failure. Number 16, Walter Hudson. In 1987, nearly 1,000 people gathered at a Long Island church near Hudson's Hempstead home, having learned of him after he became trapped in his bedroom doorway, requiring rescue workers to free him. Standing at 5 foot 10 inches, Hudson weighed 1,400 pounds before he decided to change his lifestyle by altering his diet and beginning to exercise. Once recognized in the Guinness Book of Records as the world's heaviest man, Hudson's fiancée spoke of how his love for her made her feel truly blessed. After his passing, hundreds paid respects at his open coffin, dressed in a purple robe. The closed coffin was later carried by 8 pallbearers and placed on a dolly, making its way through Hempstead, passing City Hall and the house where Hudson had walked out in 1988. After 18 years of isolation. Number 17, Iman Ahmed Abdelati. Iman Ahmed Abdelati, an Egyptian woman, was once recognized as the heaviest living woman in the world and the second heaviest woman in history. Born weighing 5 kilograms, Iman struggled with a thyroid condition that led her to leave school. In February 2017, she traveled to India for treatment at Safi Hospital, where a team of specialists, led by Dr. Mofazal Lakdawala, successfully performed bariatric surgery. This team included an endocrinologist, chest physician, cardiologist, cardiac surgeon, 2 bariatric surgeons, intensivists, and anesthetists. Iman stayed in Mumbai for months, undergoing 2 surgeries and aiming to reduce her weight to under 100 kilograms over the next few years. By the time she left for the UAE in May 2017, she had lost 325 kilograms. She continued treatment for cardiac issues in an infected bed sore at Burjeel Hospital in Abu Dhabi, but sadly passed away later that year. Number 18, Manuel Tribe. Manuel Ribagarza, a Mexican man, faced extreme morbid obesity, reaching a peak weight of around 600 kilograms. Bedridden since 2002, he sought help and, with the support of doctors and nutritionists, lost 230 kilograms by February 2008, shedding over a third of his body weight. Despite this progress, he passed away in his hometown, weighing 394 kilograms. Uribe gained international attention in January 2006 when he made a heartfelt appeal on Mexican television, which led to both public and private assistance. His story was featured in the 2007 documentary The World's Heaviest Man and a follow-up in 2009, The World's Heaviest Man Gets Married. After battling cardiac issues and liver failure, he passed away in 2014 at the age of 48. Number 19, Rosalie Bradford. Rosalie Bradford, once recognized as the world's heaviest woman and for losing the most weight, has sadly passed away. In January 1987, she weighed 1,150 pounds, but by September 1992, she had lost 736 pounds, bringing her weight down to 314 pounds, according to the 1994 Guinness Book of World Records. Before her death, Bradford weighed around 400 pounds and spent her final year bedridden due to complications from previous surgeries. She followed a diet plan focusing on portion control and exercise, and by 1992, she had made remarkable progress. Bradford later earned a degree in psychology and became a motivational speaker. She is survived by her husband and son. Number 20, Paul Jonathan Mason. Paul Jonathan Mason, once the world's heaviest man, reached a peak weight of 445.5 kilograms, 70 stone, making him the heaviest recorded person in the UK. Struggling with binge eating as a way to cope with emotional issues from childhood, including abuse, Paul faced numerous setbacks. During the COVID-19 lockdown, he revealed that he gained an additional 20 pounds. Now living alone in sheltered housing in Plymouth, he receives round-the-clock care. His lowest point came in 2014 when he was hoisted out of his flat in a sling by paramedics. After losing 304 kilograms, 48 stone, his current weight stands at 140 kilograms, 22 stone. While Paul expresses a deep desire to live a better life, he remains hopeful for the future, aiming to access further treatment and improve his well-being. His documentary, The World's Fattest Man, 10 Years On, serves as a message of hope, offering inspiration to others facing similar struggles. These individuals prove that determination and support can lead to incredible transformations. If you found their stories inspiring, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more extraordinary journeys.